Okay fellas, YouTube, this is the last batch of pigeons outside for the special ban race that I have coming out of Trinidad, coming out of Charlottesville, sorry, from Charlottesville to Tobago, coming to Trinidad. Right, this is the last special ban, 5 of them, it's 10 in all. Right, this is the procedure you have to do whenever you have pigeon racing and thing, and you want to know how the pigeon them get to stay, how they just trap fast. This is the landing area, wherever they fly from, wherever part of the sky structure you see here. They must come and land back right here. So you try and put them out here at least 5 hours, as much as they could for the day. Whenever you put them out, try and be moving about around them, that they get accustomed to seeing you walking around the loft. So they know whenever they're landing, to come in to touchdown, they're accustomed to seeing you. Right? Don't ever put out your pigeon on them and disappear. My advice to you is try and be a little more visual so they can make you out now. Change up your clothing structure. If you're accustomed wearing a hat, don't wear no hat sometimes. If you're not accustomed wearing no hat, wear a hat sometimes because the sun might be hot and you might be outside. If you're accustomed wearing shades, wear shades, wear without shades. Try and mix it up, let them get accustomed to seeing you with a shades on, let them get accustomed to seeing you with a hat on. If you're accustomed being bareback for whatever reason, you can never tell what could happen. You know, let them get accustomed to seeing you changing up your clothing structure, right? That is my tip from Kwanlof I could give to the fanciers around the world. Right, all my followers on them. That is the purpose of this platform, is to give out information to the fanciers for the growth of the pigeon racing facility. Right, so as I could realize, this is special band rings. These birds young. This is the last batch of which is a black and white pigeon. A nice little splash. And if I could make him out, the mother soak me down. Right? I them there, the last one. The last one. This is not a special band, it's just a normal bird hybrid. His father, I think his father is eating right now. Right? Because he's still being fed by his parents. Right? Yeah. This, I don't know, I forget that too. I have a pair of eggs coming up there. Right, this pair bird I'll bring another egg. I ain't get nothing from them for 2025, so my intention is to get a youngster at least. Like the father there and the mother here. I check one now fly out, they just saying here. Right? Yeah. I need a pair of birds from these two birds. Lovely pair of birds. I would like to say already. Structure and everything nice. Right? So last set of babies and the special one. Outside. For water for your pigeon and them. Always make sure they have water. Water is something is essential. When it comes to the pigeon, they'll drink lots of water. They're going to have food where you see water. Yeah. Because most of the time in a pigeon, man love you and not feed, you no feed, but the water is something they must have. Yeah, they need that water for the system. 90% of the body is water, remember that. Same thing as the humans. I ain't lying to tell you that. Lovely batch of birds. Real lovely. Real lovely, real lovely. They're growing up nice together, right? And you wouldn't believe it, have some is older than some, but for some strange reason, all of them looking the same age, you know. Yeah, all of them looking the same age. I can't wait to start training these birds. It's them here, it's 10 and all, the next 5 inside of here. I'm going to put them out a little later on in the day, right? The next 5 here. Right? I really would have liked all of them to be the same size, but there's always end up coming. Right? Maybe next year, please go 2026, I'll try and make the 10, all of them looking like this, you know? Which would be a little more comfortable for me because I would have everybody under the same order now. And I had to put out these are outside already flying and thing, making the little land and take off and thing. You know what I mean? Them none outside, so lovely grizzle, bluebell. Pile, these brother and sister, actually these two right here, right? There's Nesmith. I like to tell you, I love the birds and them, real nice birds, real nice birds. Can't wait to tell you to see what them birds and I'm gonna do for me out of Charlottesville. So it's 10, that is 5 there, and the next 5 here, which is a younger set. Right? In the month of April, the race is supposed to be somewhere later down. Right, somewhere in October, November, somewhere there. Right? I will find all the details because that is something I need to know. So at least, you know, they will have about at least 5 months, 6 months, they will pigeon. Yeah. That should be enough, man. By that time, yeah, next 2 months, them pigeon them done outside. Every man jack supposed to be in here. Every man jack supposed to be toasting at the end of July. Yeah, at the end of July, so everybody's supposed to be coming out and wherever they're coming out from. Right? I wouldn't like to tell you, I like these batch of birds. I could see potential in them. Right? You look at the structure, you look at the, you know what I mean? The bone, the flights, everything looking nice. And this black check in front here is John Harden. Right? John Harden. Right? I think his nest meat is the check. This check here, yeah, that's his nest meat. I check with the tick right here. Trust me, guys. You see these pair birds? Ah, no, well, you see these pair birds you see in here? Right, look the brother and sister here. Well, it wouldn't believe that. You see that blue white flight and that there's 2 pilots? Right, there's 4 birds. And this check here is black check. And this check. 4 of them from the same nest. Yeah, the parents separate the mother because the mother kind of had to build she back up. Yeah, but she didn't raise up all of them, eh? Look, she here. That is the boss lady. That is the boss lady there. See she by herself. You always see the star. In case all you don't know what pigeon, when you see a pigeon looking like this, upright and chest up, trust me, boss. Anyhow, that is the day for the vlog. God bless.